Class 10 Chemistry, Chapter 3rd. Good morning, students. So, students, in our last meeting, we have talked about the acids and bases, and then general uses of some bases. It is given over there. So, just give it a reading only. And then we were left with this topic, that is test for acidity and alkalinity. So, how we are going to measure the acidity of a solution or basicity of a solution? Okay, alkalinity means basicity of a solution. So we have a calculation over there. Okay, so generally in your exam no such calculation generally it does not come, but we will see some minor calculations over there, how to calculate the pH of a solution and what is the meaning of pH. So before that, a minor topic is given, that is ionic product of water, which is represented as Kw. Okay, now what is this ionic product of water? So students, we know that H2O it is weakly ionized into H plus. So instead of we can also write here H2O 3O plus. Okay, but I am avoiding that one. Simply I wrote H plus and OH minus. Okay, so this H plus is equivalent to H3O plus. So accordingly we need to write here 2. Okay, so only H plus I am starting with only single molecule. So this single molecule has been ionized as H plus and OH minus. Now students, it was found that at somewhere at 25 degree Celsius, if we take the concentration of H plus, so we measured that the concentration of H plus ion, it came out to be 10 raised to the power of minus 7 moles per liter, and the same concentration we found for OH minus, and it should be like this only. For example, if it is one molecule, one ion of H plus is being produced, then one ion of OH minus will be produced. 2 ions of H plus will be produced, then 2 ions of OH minus will be produced. Okay, so we found that at somewhere 25 degrees Celsius, the concentration of any sample of water, the H plus ions were this much, and obviously it will be the same for the OH minus ions. Okay, because 1 1 2 2 3 3, so 10 raised to the power minus 7, so here 10 raised to the power of minus 7. Okay, now if we multiply both H plus and OH minus, so students, I am writing within the bracket, so it means concentration. Here the bracket means concentration, so it is H plus concentration multiplied by OH minus concentration. So what will be the result? 10 raised to the power of minus 7 into 10 raised to the power of minus 7. Okay, and that came out to be 10 raised to the power of minus 14, and the units then will become mole square per liter square, because this was mole per liter, here it is written. This is also mole per liter, so mole into mole, mole square, liter into liter, liter square. Okay, and this thing is called this is ion, this is also ion. Okay, so we have taken the product of the ion, so simply I will write this is ionic product of water. But this calculation is for at what? At 25 degree Celsius. Okay, and we represent this ionic product of water as Kw, written in this fashion only, that is minus at 25 degree Celsius. Okay, so if I am having a sample of water, okay, that water sample is there at 25 degrees Celsius, simply water is there. So what will be the ionic product over here? It will be 10 raised to the power of minus 14 mole square per liter square. Okay, now I will add few drops of acid. Okay, now in this sample which was having ionic product of water as this one. Okay, now if I add some few drops of acid over this in this sample of water, so acid, you know, H plus concentration is there, because when acid will dissociate or ionize, it will produce H plus. For example, if the acid is HCl, so it is going to produce H plus and Cl minus. So right now I am concerned with this H plus. So here the H plus concentration will go up. That means it will increase. Okay. Thereafter, once again I calculated the ionic product of water, but to our surprise we found that still the ionic product of water, obviously OH minus are also there and H plus. Now some more H plus will be there. Initially because of the ionization of water, H plus were there. Now because of this acid, some more H plus will be there. But to our surprise, what we found, that still the concentration of H plus into concentration of OH minus, it was coming out to be 10 raised to the power of minus 14. Okay, although the concentration of H plus has increased here, but still H plus concentration and OH minus concentration, their product, it was coming out to be 10 raised to the power of minus 14. So students, no matter if a water sample, either you add acid, now if you add base, okay, not in this sample but in the sample of the water only. Now if you are adding this base, once again, now this time because of a base, let us take an example of a base, so it will become Na plus and OH minus. Here I am concerned with this OH minus only. Okay, so here the OH minus concentration will get increased. So it means this data should have been changed, but still I found that OH, whatever the OH minus concentration it is there, because of the water ionization and because of the base dissociation or ionization, I'll find that the product of OH minus and H plus is still, it is 10 raised to the power of minus 14. So let us sum up the things, that ionic product of water sample is 10 raised to the power of minus 14 at 25 degrees Celsius, no matter if the solution is acidic, no matter if the solution is basic, or no matter if it is simple water, that is, it is neutral. So it is neutral. The ionic product of water will be this much only. So now you know, in a water sample, if you are only adding acid, the solution will become more acidic. In a water sample, if you are adding only base, the water will become more alkaline. This sample will become more alkaline or more basic. But this factor, this ionic product, it will be same only. So why it is same, that is beyond the scope of your book or syllabus. But idea I am giving you, that OH minus, when you are adding base, the OH minus concentration will get increased. Okay, but simultaneously the H plus ion concentration will get decreased. Now if you are adding acid, now in this case H plus ion will get increased, but the OH minus ion will get decreased. Now why it is getting, how it is getting decreased? Because this reaction will take place in the reverse direction. If you are adding more of the acid, the H plus will be there, more of the H plus will be there, and I told you that OH minus will get decreased. So the product of H plus and OH minus will be 10 raised to the power of minus 14 only. So basically how this OH minus is decreasing, it will again join with some of the H plus and go back. So the concentration of OH minus will get decreased. Now you can say that H plus concentration, it is also decreasing. Yes, it is also decreasing, but here you have added acid. Okay, so from that acid, excess of H plus will be there. Now in this case, don't say that H plus and OH minus concentration will be same after adding either acid or adding base. Okay, now this time that balance is not there. after addition of the acid or the base, but yes, still the product of the H plus and OH minus, it is same. So this is the ionic product of water. Now let us see how to calculate the pH of a solution. So basically pH is a measurement which tells us by what amount the solution is acidic or by what amount the solution is basic. Basically with pH we tell about the acidity. Okay, so here as you can see it is written P in pH stands for potens in German, that is that's meaning is power. So pH, you see how this pH has been written, small p and capital H likewise. pH means the power of hydrogen. So how much hydrogen ions are present in the given solution. So let us see, the pH of a solution is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of the hydrogen ion concentration expressed in moles per liter. So let us write it in mathematical way. So pH is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of the hydrogen ion concentration, and this concentration, students, it is measured in moles per liter. Okay, moles per liter. So students, don't get confused with this base. This is written 10, it could have been 8, it could have been 2, but the formula it requires the base to be the 10. So basically the logarithmic tables or algorithms which you are using, maybe it is there in your practical files, that table is there. So that is for this base 10 only. So don't get confused with this. Now I am giving you an idea how to calculate the pH of a solution. Now let us take an example. For example, a acidic solution is there. Once again, solution I have kept in this glass, and that one is acidic. And here if I say the concentration of H plus ions, it is say for example 0.01 mole per liter, for example. Okay, we can change this concentration also. So what will be the pH of this solution? So pH is equal to minus log of base 10. I can skip that 10. Okay, so simply I am writing log this H plus concentration, then pH will become minus log. Now instead of H plus I can write 0.01, 0.01, and you know students, there is a property of log. So if I take this minus outside, so it will become log 0.01. okay, and then it will become log of, now if I take this 1 upon 100, 2 zeros, decimals are there on, then likewise I can write, and this is the property of log, that the numerator one can be the numerator minus the denominator one, log of numerator minus log of denominator. Now students, if you see the table, that logarithmic table, you will see that log 1 is 0, the value of log 1 is 0, and log 100 is 2. Okay, so what is the value now? So that will become 2. Okay, so the pH of this solution is 2. So students, here could have that concentration could have been like 0.01 or 0.001 or 0.005, or likewise any other concentration could have been there. So with this formula we are going to measure the acidity of a solution or pH of a solution with this formula. So that I have already solved for you people. So students, this is all for today. Goodbye.